evening, Pete here again. Made some progress. Thank you, Johannes. Thank you very much. So, scope's on, computer's on, inverter's up, the forklift motor back up online, encoder hooked up, empty Kool-Aid, throttle pot, and 12-volt power supply. So we are good to go. I went ahead and changed that capacitor C1. Definitely was the wrong one, and so I got that old one popped out and the proper one popped in, and it changed the behavior on how this thing ran 100%. So I now have speed. I can get different varying speeds according to how fast the motor's going, like I'm supposed to. My trace signal is cleaner, and I don't have fine throttle control, kind of like it was before the original inverter went belly up when I screwed it up. So when I hit the throttle on this thing, it just goes right up to speed and stays at that speed, and it doesn't change the speed when I change the throttle. But when I turn it off and I check speed and check speed, or get speed, as the motor's slowing down, I'm now getting a variation of numbers like I'm supposed to have. So I'm pleased with that. I'm pleased with the way the thing is running. I just wish I had, if I turned the throttle down a little bit, it would slow the motor down a little bit. I am getting regen, and I've set some parameters so everything's kind of not so harsh right at the moment. So I'm going to run this up for you real quick, show you the trace and all that. So I've got the inverter started, so I'm just going to hit the throttle here. It will go up to speed, and you will see the trace here. It's got a little pulsing in that, but the trace itself is actually really clean. It's not like weird staticky like it was before. Got to keep it weak because the phone picks that up really good. But there's the trace there, and when I stop it, now the motor's slowing down, so that trace is stretching out as the motor slows down. Still nice and clean, no raggy trace on there, but the motor does just jump up to speed. So we'll just go watch the motor this time. And it runs. So a little bit of regen there to slow it down. I've set parameters low. I'm having a strange problem. If I have my frequency set high, and actually my frequency is not set that high, but this end of the motor, the shaft on the shaft, was getting really hot, and right now it's just kind of warm, and the shaft on the far side is still cold. So not sure what's happening there. It was doing that before as well. I just didn't mention it before. And the heat sink here, been playing with it for quite a while. Heat sink's actually been staying nice and cool tonight, and the inverter's working just fine. And so anyway, that's our progress. at the moment. Been very pleased with that. And we'll just pop that back up again. Just so parameters are that up to the top here. Boost at 10,000, F weak at 15, F slip min at 1, F slip max at 10, pull pairs 2, int min at 10, so I've just turned the amp down there. I've got F max at 100 instead of at like 400 or 200. And number imp 64 where I should be. Got the pot set at 0 and 4095. Idle speed negative, number, all that stuff. So I'm going to put a copy of this up. I'm going to take a screenshot of this and let you guys mull over it. I'm still hoping that you guys can do a screenshot like this on what you guys have set up so I can kind of duplicate it. I know our motors are a little bit different, but some of the settings may be similar. But anyway, I'm very happy and pleased and all that good stuff. So things are moving forward, and gonna have to be moving on to the next step here and getting this thing hooked up to a little motor and see what kind of an output we can get out of it. But I will have to get my current sensors set up. And I did notice, Johannes, that you have a different set of current sensors on your website. So I'm interested in that. And so if I can get the numbers, what I might need, I can do that here. And set it all up. And if I have to make a dummy support board to hook on or glue on to the board that's here to support those nice large current sensors, which I really like, would be much easier than these little dinky things here. Even with my small cables, I'd have a hard time feeding them through that. So the bigger sensors would be better. So that's where I'm at. I still don't like the ribbon cable. I try and figure out something different on how to hook cables up. Definitely don't need all those cables there, at least right now anyway. So I'd like to have something I can set up with single pins, or like maybe Damien's talking about an amp seal type setup. That would be nice. I'm looking forward to that. And we'll go from there. I'll do some more video a little bit later, but for tonight, that's where I'm at. I gotta get ready to go hit the snooze button here. So I gotta get up early and go to work, and I will talk to you all later. And thanks again a whole bunch. Talk to you later. Bye.